Okay, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And how about you, Ali?
Yeah, I'm also quite well. Thank you so much for asking. So, how is going on?
It's going well. Yeah, whenever I get time, I do practice. A part of that, I do my household chores, taking care of my kid. Yeah, this is my work only. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here also. Whenever I get free time, so I go for conversation, and I always miss my conversations because I want to talk a lot, but I do not get more time. So that's the reason sometimes I miss my conversation. And what I
If I
believe that whenever we do not talk, we do not, feel more good. It's like restless life. So when we get the conversation, automatically feel everything is fine.
Same here. If I skip days, so I feel is missing in my life. Like I do
Hmm.
audio conversation on a regular basis, but being busy, na, sometimes it is very hard to me. Audio
Hmm.
conversation. That time I also feel
Hmm.
like something.
Hmm. Right. Okay. So as we are going to talk today, some specific vocabularies, right?
Okay, okay.
So would you like to go through the introduction part because we have already met one time. We have met conversation. So I think there is no
No,
need. But if you want for the viewer, so we can do. What do you think?
already we
Uh,
have done.
right. Okay, so we are going to talk some vocabularies, and as well as if we found any phrase and idioms, also we can share, and it will be better for our practice and other practice as well. Because a lot of viewers they always look some new vocabularies, how to make the sentence, how to context the sentences over it. So we can go for it, and we will try to make at least one and two examples that the people can be more uh, clarify the message whatever we are going to tell. So first vocabulary that I'm going to tell, one is very important: soft lifter. I think you heard about the soft lifter. Soft
Shoplifter,
lifter.
like who go for a shopping and they just thief, like they just like yeah.
No, that is called shopaholic.
No, no,
When
shoplifter, like who thief the thing, like who stole the things.
right
Shoplifter,
right. Shopaholics, that mean who love to
who loves doing
shopping a
shopping.
lot.
Shoplifter is
Shopping a lot.
like
At
if
that
you are
point
doing
of time.
shopping, they just snatch, like they just stole the things. Yeah, they know.
Like. That mean when we go to out, most of time, lot of boys and maybe it could be more boys. Not only we cannot more focus on the girls because soft lister, that mean in Hindi we can say uchakka. Okay, who has no more moral value things, who has no more uh, educated maybe. Okay, that the things we can say soft lister. And where we can use when we go to out, most of time when we go to the out in the market, in the fair, and if we go any strange place, and if someone behaves not good, at that point of time we can use the soft letter. And soft letter could be famous person also, who has not moral value in their life, and he it could be not more educated, his lifestyle is not more behavior down to earth like. So at that point of time we can use soft letter. He's a soft letter boy, right?
Yeah, I watched one movie. In that movie, na, there a girl having this like her hobby. She was not able to register herself. Whenever she was going to shopping, she always told
Hmm.
one two thing. And once she was like came into the camera, web camera, and that
Hmm.
shopkeeper started blackmailing her in that way because
Hmm.
a very good
Yeah.
family. Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in that sense we can use. Yeah, I came across this kind of man. It could be boy or man we meet in came across. So at that point of time we can use this word shoplifter. Is there anyone who wants to share? Is there any one vocabulary?
okay, inevitable.
Inevitable. Inevitable. It's very famous. Inevitable. That means something very interesting.
Like
Oh,
I think like in Hindi Anivarya. Like these days,
something.
learning English is also like if you want to crack your exam, it is inevitable to learn this language. Yeah, we can say like that. Anivarya.
Right. Hmm. And inevitable we can use also like if you are going to appear in the examination at that point right, it's very inevitable to study a lot,
Yeah.
right? At that sense we can use.
Study can't
Okay.
a good exam. Yeah, it is not
Hmm.
possible. Yeah.
That's fine. One I am able to recall one more vocabulary. This is dwarf. DWAF. Dwarf.
DWAF.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
Dwarf means छोटे कद का आदमी, like बौना.
It is
So
dwarf. WDARF dwarf, I think. Can
W
you DWARF dwarf?
DWARF.
I think our silent to dwarf is
But that means something is like
small.
short people,
Yeah.
Bauna people who has no more long in visibility. That person we
Yeah.
can
Like
use dwarf.
Yadav, Rajpal Yadav having a short height,
Hmm.
na? You can say
At
like that.
that point of time, that person we can say that he is a dwarf.
He comes into the movie, na? He is very small guy. We can say
Hmm.
dwarf.
Like. Absolutely all right. This is good. Hmm. So sometimes we use like tall word, and sometimes including the tall, we also use some words other. Like sometimes we use he looks very small, but small is not very much clear word here. We can use here the dwarf word. That would be better. So one word also very famous: stereotype. Stereotype.
Stereotype. Old
Stereotype.
fashioned.
Stereotype.
Old
Hmm.
fashioned. Old fashioned. To
Stereotype.
method, like they always think about the old things, like stick
Hmm.
with the like yeah. But,
Hmm.
according to you, this what is the meaning of stereotype? Is it right?
Yeah, right. It is, yeah, it is right. It is right. When someone is following some old things, that means someone is not very modernized. They are not going to follow all other rule and regulation or the modern things in this era. So we can say, and most of time we can see this kind of activities when we go back, like when we talk about any old people, like octogenarian people, or it could be our grandfather, it could be our parents, like that people. So they have to have, they are habituated to follow some rule and regulation. At the sense we can use he is a story, my parents are very stereotype. मतलब वो लकीर के फकीर वाली फीलिंग आती है कि वो जो कहावत बनती चली आई है, या लकीर के फकीर हैं, जो सा जैसा वो करते चले आए वैसा ही कर रहे हैं. So like we can also use this wonderful word we about in girls education. Few of the fathers today also in this modern India, they modern era, they don't want to teach their girls in the school. They don't want to make him to go to the school because they are following some stereotype thoughts. They have some stereotype thoughts. So at that sense we can use stereotype, and right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
like we can say na, they don't change according to the time. Some people na, they don't want to send their girls in another state for studying purpose.
Hmm.
They are doing job.
Right.
They stick with
Hmm.
their belief, stick with their like thoughts. So we can say these
Hmm.
people are very stereotyped. They don't get chance.
Hmm.
Yeah, with them.
Right. At that sense, we can use, because most of time this kind of things we can see at home, and for the education, especially for the girls' education. So a lot of people have this kind of stereotype of thought. They don't want to uh, make him more educated because they always believe that they only do home chore works. Right. So here we can use it. And anyone who wants to use theory.
Okay, gigantic.
Gigantic, yeah, that means something is very visal, something is very big. We can
Yeah,
also you can say we can talk about any gigantic tree, any giant house, any giant anything we can like.
yeah. Elephant is
When
also we can say gigantic animal. Elephant it comes into the
right. Mm.
comparison.
when when we compare anything, and when we found something is very taller compared to others, like if we talk about some buildings, but it could be one building is very taller, so we can say you can use gigantic building. If I talk about any trees, many trees, in group of trees, one tree is very one tree height is very top, so at this sense we can use gigantic, right.
And also
So
we can
gigantic we can.
gigantic, colossal, huge. These are the
Hmm.
similar synonyms.
We can use many things. And word also very famous. Sometimes we found this word in the newspaper. Elope. Hmm. Elope. That mean when we talk about the girls, when someone is have affair of love and some girlfriend like boyfriend, if they want to go for the marriage
Ran away
without
there without
taking permission
permission.
of parents. हाँ, सो ऐसे
That is
सेंस में जब हम कहते हैं वो भाग गई, जब भाग
yeah,
गई का सेंस निकलता है वेयर हम यूज करते हैं इलोप्ड. इलोप्ड मतलब भाग गई, इलोप भागना. So when we talk about especially this word very famous for the girls and boys when they want to get married without take permission of the parents.
yeah,
At that sense we can use elope, right?
yeah. Recently, I watching the one movie. In that movie, one guy and girl. So that time I came across this word recently. Elope. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, I was watching. I also got somewhere when I was. I think I was watching any video. That point of time, something is going on, like debate going on. There's
Oh,
some girls and boys are were debating to each other. That point of time, they mentioned the word of elope. Then I found elope. That means someone. Yeah. The one word also very famous. Now I'm getting gloomy day. Gloomy day. Do you know
me.
what is some?
Yeah, when you feel
Yeah.
sad.
Right, right, right. If we talk about any day when we do not get more refreshment, if we don't talk to anyone, if we don't get good atmosphere, at that point of time we can say gloomy, gloomy, udas, udasi. So we can use with the day with the any other things also, but at least we can use it was my gloomy day if we talk about the day.
If someone is
Hmm.
in a sad mood, so we can say he or she is
Hmm.
gloomy. Yeah.
Mm. And these days also summer season is going on. Sometimes we do not get freshness. So at that
Gloomy.
point of time, sometimes we can say it is gloomy day or it was gloomy day in the sense we can use. Mm.
So I have heard
Okay.
the word scroll. Doom
Which one?
scroll. Doom scroll. Doom scrolling. DOOM.
Do
Doom scrolling. It
doom
is also
scrolling.
to me when we watch something bad news again and again. So it is called as a doom scrolling. DOOM. Doom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me one more example about it. Maybe it better for the viewers.
And we are stick with the phone and you are watching all the bad news. Na? Like during Corona time, we were
Mm.
having the news, this kind of, we were doom scrolling. So that time you start feeling
Mm.
anxiety. So rather than doom scrolling, the watching bad news. So we should stop watching.
Mm.
Otherwise, it is called as a doom scrolling.
Right. And in the watching, I am able to recall one more word, binge watch. I have talked with this word to earlier with someone. Binge watch also very famous when we go for talking again and again. When we go for watching again and again any serial, like we are very interested to watch any serial, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episode a day. So we
Yeah,
can
again.
say,
My husband is
hmm.
also a binge watcher. He watched
Okay.
an episode after a second, third. So yeah, on the row he watches. So I
Hmm.
always say you are
Hmm.
a binge watcher of the movies, binge watcher of the serials,
Hmm.
and he is
Hmm.
a yeah.
Right. So I'm getting one more word, smear. Smear word is very famous for, I think it's very useful for the village people, for the village girls and women. But how could I use? Do you know what is the means of smear?
Can
स्मीर
you
का SMEAR, स्मीर मतलब लीपना. जब कच्चे घरों में पुताई की जाती है, हाँ
yeah,
वो
okay?
वाली लीपना.
Okay, earlier people
तो
were using powder to like making their house, na?
हाँ.
Okay.
They were using dung and they were using some soil also different kinds of including, and they were
Yeah.
smearing their walls, their houses, their land also in the house. So they were
Earlier
doing for
people don't having the like these days we do mopping, but that time they
mopping.
had the simple mop, so they were doing
Mm,
the yeah. Okay, I
mm,
have
mm.
but for
For in
smearing.
this modern era, for in this modern era, we can use mopping, like mop the floor and mop table like this. But earlier it was smearing, right? When we talk about to go through the fresh floor and refresh the wall, so they were using different kinds of material and including some water and some cloths, and they were doing like this. So this
Yeah,
is called smear, right? Mm, yeah.
and say like that.
Mm,
And
mm.
Out of the blue,
Yeah, out of the blue, that means all of sudden I met all
like
of sudden.
unexpected came na, so you can say
Ah,
something show you unexpectedly. Like out of the blue, I met with my
hmm,
husband, like friend. Like you went to the
suddenly
market
unexpected. Like
unexpectedly.
yesterday, I was going to the market, and out of the blue, I met my
Hmm.
friend, my childhood friend. Yeah,
Yeah, you can say the weather was good, but out of the blue, it started rain.
raining. Yeah, yeah, Shruti, you're right. Hmm. Out of the blue in Hindi, we can say न जाने कहाँ से, न जाने कैसे, right?
Yeah.
न जाने कहाँ, न जाने कैसे. It started raining. That's good. Okay, so hmm, pugnacious. Pugnacious. I think you know that it is very useful for the women's.
Again,
Pugnacious.
can you
Pugnacious.
spell out? Can you spell
Pugnacious. Pugnacious. P-U-N. Pug.
get
U-N-G-N-A.
uh, meaning?
Yeah.
Meaning? What is the meaning? What is the meaning?
Pugna. Cious. Pugnacious मतलब झगड़ालू. It's
Okay.
more useful for the women when we talk about any women. They always go for fighting their husband. They go for fighting to their family member. At that sense, we can use she is pugnacious lady or woman.
Okay. Okay. No, I had
Pugnacious.
first time. I
Mm,
maybe I came, but I am not able to recall this. Pugnacious.
mm,
Okay. Continue.
Pugnacious. Most of time it's used for the fighting when any women, any people it could be, but most of
Yeah,
time we can use at home. Mm,
some
mm,
elderly ones also na old people they always get irritated a small thing. So we can tell them also na they are pugnacious. So maybe we can use
mm.
there also
Right,
pugnacious. Yeah.
right, right. Mm. Okay, so is there any phrase and idiom who wants to share for the viewers? Just you try to
Like
recall.
any idiom or phrase.
Mm.
We started like we discussed out of the blue, in a blue,
Ah.
and there are
Mm.
some others idiom also na. Always a silver night. Like do you
Mm-hmm.
recall? Like there is a silver eye all after a black cloud. What is the I forgot? Yeah. Like if there is something wrong, na, so there is one ray of hope. Something is good. Like
Ray of
Corona
hope.
people
Mm.
are facing
Mm.
problem, but they got some chances. Like there was a hike in a internet. So it was an
Mm.
internet was a like ray of what is the, I forgot the proper.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
actually, there are many idiom and phrases. We already know that, but while speaking, sometimes we do not get proper what we are going to use, what we are going to no, speak out. So,
Who gets up
yeah,
early? Who gets up early? Like
who gets up?
someone is
Yeah, 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 yeah. Who gets up early is called early bird,
early bird, and
right?
who goes
Uh,
late night? He gets up
mm,
late night. So
late, owl. कौन सा owl? Late night owl.
night owl.
Night owl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we are able to recall, but actually we are not using each passing day. That's the reason somewhere we are lagging. So when we do this kind of activities, so when
Yeah.
we focus on this kind of small word and power and idiom and phrases, so automatically all of the sort of things. Earlier,
We
like I was using like one word also now is coming when we say something write down on the paper. So instead of telling write down on the paper, we can say jot down on the paper.
yeah.
Mm, we
Like
can get.
someone hurry. So we say na jittery. Jittery.
Hmm.
Have you
Hmm.
heard jittery?
Jittery.
I'm a jittery. Like maybe
Hmm.
you are in a rush, you are in a like yeah. So you rather than rush, na, you can say I'm in a jittery. Yeah. Someone calling you, so
Hmm.
you came jittery. After like yeah,
Hmm.
सिर पे पैर कर
Hmm.
भागना ना jittery. Like it,
Hmm.
instead it is jittery.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Right. 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 Okay. Okay. So I think today is enough for this session. And next time when we go for this kind of things, we will prepare some vocab and some idiom that we can make
In that
wonderful conversation.
discussing very easy because
Hmm.
recall takes time.
Hmm.
But, but
Hmm.
it's also very good. I enjoyed a lot.
In this way, because I know that sometimes when I make conversation, I do conversation the same and same. and I do not focus on vocabulary. What happened, I am not able to recall or my sense whatever I want. So when we go through this kind of activities, sometimes we are going to get some new vocabulary, sometimes we are going to repeat the vocabularies. With example, we are going to speak out. So it would be better to talk
Hello,
this one
hello.
also. Yeah, actually I'm getting
I
to
think
you.
some network issue is going on. Yeah, you're
Okay, so I think we should go for wrap up this session. Okay, so we will meet next time. Okay, bye bye.